Yes, y'all know what it is, man. It's the Ern and Iso show. If you don't know that yet, know we back at it. The dynamic duo, Philadelphia's finest. First and foremost, man, if you're here, we ask that you hit that like, rate, review, share, subscribe button if you're watching us on YouTube or if you're listening to us on an audio platform. Without further ado, let's get into the pod the way we do get into the pod, man. How was your week? How was your weekend?
Everything was okay. I mean, everything was all right. Like I say, man, I'm thankful I can't. I don't have a problem I can't solve. So, you know, I'm thankful for that. A few issues came up, but I was able to get through it. You know what I mean? So, thankfully, man. Thank y'all. Y'all still supporting the show every week. I appreciate that, man. I really do appreciate that. So, other than that, like I said, I ain't got nothing to complain about, man. But cause I know it's gonna be days where I'm gonna have something to complain about. So the days I don't have nothing to complain about, I ain't gonna sweat it. So
I feel you, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, as y'all know, man, we are East Coast bound. I mean, Philadelphia born and raised. But we do stay, locked in on the media and we know what's going on worldwide. And within the West Coast, you know what I'm saying? If you don't know, Eugene, Big U, Henley, a prominent figure in Los Angeles, surrendered to federal law enforcement on March 20th, 2025 as part of a RICO case termed Operation Drawdown. Big U was accused of leading a criminal enterprise involving racketeering, extorting, fraud, and murder. Federal officials allege he used his connections in the Crips gang, the entertainment industry, and a youth charity to further his operations. You know what I'm saying? So you may be asking, what is actually Operation Drawdown? Operation Drawdown is a federal law enforcement initiative targeting organized crime in Los Angeles, specifically focused on the Rolling 60s, neighborhood Crips, and the Big U enterprise. Allegedly led by Eugene Big U Henley, the operation has resulted in multiple arrests and charges under the RICO Act, including allegations of murder, like we said before, extorting, fraud, human trafficking, and other serious crimes. Yep.
now this here, I've been paying attention to what was going on for the last, I guess, week or so or whatever, since all this news came out, and I didn't jump on it last week like how most people did. I wanted to give it a little bit of time, just in case some more information and stuff like that came out. And we ain't just going to just talk about this, just overall. We gonna mix a whole bunch of stuff in with this show. I said some of the people I have the pleasure of knowing some people that grew up on the West Coast and stuff like that. Me myself, like I said, I am born and raised in Philadelphia, but I have the pleasure of knowing a few people that like grew up out there in like LA, and they shared their experiences with me in life. So, like I said, the gang culture is kind of like, it's a foreign concept to me, and it's like a lot of people they will never understand it because you're not from it and you didn't grow up in it or grow up around it. But it's like from the outside looking in, we're gonna start with the whole thing of people feeling like self-snitching and the whole people going on other people's platforms. People platforms, and then for one, other people going on people platforms that they feel like are what they feel like they culture vultures. Now, my thing is this. People call Adam22 a culture vulture. People call Vlad a culture vulture. To me, that all goes back to the argument that some people had about some people are guests in hip hop and some people who's a guest and who's not. Adam22, I don't know how much he ever cared about hip hop, or do he even care about hip hop, or does he even, you know what I mean? Because all this is stemming from hip hop. Then you start getting into, people that was in the gang, some people that's doing music and stuff like that. But Vlad was like an actual DJ. He did mixtapes, stuff like that. So I feel like he is part of hip hop, even though some people may say, well, he always been entrenched in hip hop, but they'll say he is a guest. And some people will say he's a culture vulture. Whatever now means your preference. My thing is this. Some people, if you build it, they will come. Those two men, Adam22 and Vlad, have built their platforms and people went on them. If you build it, they will come. So, can you 100% get mad at them that people want to come on their platform and talk about whatever they want to talk about? I don't know.
Do they talk about whatever they want to talk about? Do they talk about whatever that the host want them to talk about?
No, I mean you talk about you bringing somebody up there to talk about what they're going to talk about. If you bring a gang member up there that's their life, and you put them in front of a microphone, what are they going to talk about? They going to sit here and talk about something that ain't got nothing to do with them and they not involved in?
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, if you asking certain questions that has nothing to do with them musically, nothing to do with what they got coming up.
Some of them ain't got nothing to do with music. Some of them don't do music at all. Some of them is just gang members. Some of them just people that they just people in the street.
Well, then that would be culture vulture. Why are we highlighting that? What are we highlighting that for?
I mean, everybody highlights all that stuff though. Now I mean, you got platforms that they don't do nothing but interview people who are criminals. You know what I mean? We got all kind of platforms that do that highlight people that come up there and talk about what they did and they criminal activity that they done. The time they might did in jail for it and all this and that, and how many scams and schemes and what they was doing, and if they was in, the mob, or if they, you know what I mean? If they sold drugs, or they did credit card scams, there's all kind of platforms that do that. So, but to me, it's a whole accountability thing that people gotta like. I can't 100% blame them because they just made the platform. Nobody made you go on the platform. That was your choice to go on the platform. And then that's your choice to, if you are trying to get your music, heard, or try to get the awareness out there that you are an artist, and you see and you see somebody and you go on there and somebody don't ask you nothing about your music or whatever they make, or if you've seen other people interviews and they're like, okay, this person is a rapper, but when they go on a certain platform, they go on Vlad or go on Adam22, you get asked more about what's going on with you than your actual music. That's up to you to answer or not.
To our speculation, we don't know that to be true.
What is he doing? Forcing people to answer?
I'm just saying, because we know that, if you go on an interview with Vlad, I don't necessarily live with Adam22, you get paid to go on an interview with Vlad. So therefore, if I'm paying you, we don't know what's in the contract to state that you can't deny any questions that I tell you. Or, you have to let me steer the conversation the way that I want to steer the conversation.
Yeah, so,
you know what I'm saying?
But at the end of the day, that's still personal accountability because you chose to take the money to go on there.
You're right.
You know what I mean? You chose to take the money to go on there. So, like I say, at the end of the day, if you build it, they will come. You got people mad at them. Build your platform then. Build your platform and people will come to you. If they're the people that built their platform, however they built it, they got the people that's tuned into them. People are going to flock to that. If you build it, they will come. You know what I mean? So you can't, and then if that's what they agreed to talk about, that's really on them. Now, if you take somebody's money and you know that they're going to want to talk to you about what you did in the street more than the actual music, That's on you if you took that money and you agreed to that. In that case. You know what I mean? So, because people got to start taking personal accountability. I said, somebody built the platform and then, all right, they'll let you talk about whatever you want to talk about. I ain't your father. It's not my responsibility to make sure you say all the quote unquote right things or whatever, because what's the right things to me? For my business, the right things is whatever people going to tune into. So if the street stuff, the drama, all the things that attract people, that entertain people, because remember, all this is about people's escapism. People don't want to hear about most of the people don't want to hear about the same type of life that they live because that's boring to them. They're on the internet for escapism. They want to find something that's entertaining to them. So you talking about your life of guns, drugs, whatever, gang banging is entertaining to people who don't live that life probably. The majority of them views are people that probably don't live that life. It's probably only this many people that actually live that life too, that are tuning into that. The vast majority of people that's not their life, but it's entertaining. Your life has become entertainment for them. So if that person it's the same way as a person that's running a record company that may run a record company, but you got a bunch of hip hop artists. But you don't listen to hip hop yourself, so your whole thing is we need to sell records here. So whatever we think is going to sell records. If drill rap is going to sell records, all right, that's what we going with because we think that's going to give us the best chance to sell records. Now that may be your real life that you rapping about. It's not mine if I'm the person that run the record company and the person that want to listen to it that thinks it's entertaining is not their life, it's yours. But if you get killed out there, that was your life, not mine. I can't sign you. This is the music that you do. This is the music that you did when I met you, when you came to us for a record deal. Or we came to you and offered you a record deal. Can't say, you know what? You're going to go in there and we're going to change y'all into choir boys. No, that's not what we signed you to do. We didn't make you do this type of music. The same way, I believe that they don't make nobody get on there and start trying to talk about how gangster, how tough they are. They just sit back and let you do it because it's good for their business. This is America. Remember, this is America, the land of capitalism. What's going to make money? What's going to make money? It ain't no real risk to Adam22 or Vlad. It's barely any risk and a whole lot of reward.
Well, wouldn't that describe them as culture vultures then? Because what does the culture benefit from that?
What about the culture? Who fuck said he got to care about the culture?
No, they don't. I'm just saying.
It's
Wouldn't that describe them as culture vultures then? They could still be culture vultures in this. We
want, but the thing is, we want everybody. This is why I go back to the whole thing of we want everybody to care about our shit. Some people don't give a fuck about our shit. Right. They just see you can make some money off it. And then Vlad, he was a part of hip hop. But at the same time, because he interviews all kind of people. He interviews people from the mob, all kind of people. Mm-hmm. He understands that shit is entertaining to people. That is entertaining to people. So he's going to do what's best for his business. So if having the people that's talking about the drama, the street stuff, the drug dealing, the mob bosses, all that is interesting to people, he going to have you on the platform. Now, if you agree to go in there and talk about whatever happened in your life and some of that stuff, that's on you if you agree to that, especially if he pay you. If you take that money and you go in there, that's on you. That is on you. Adam22 provides his platform, and y'all sit on there and talking about, and some people talk like they the biggest gangster in the whole world. Is that Adam22's? All right, I'm giving you the platform. You don't have to come here. People want to get on. We want somebody else to. It's going to be somebody's responsibility to watch what we say out of our damn mouth. No. It's our responsibility what we say. There's plenty of other hip hop outlets that you can go to. But people go to that. Yes, people go to that one
because the people that's on there,
because it's already built up.
Else. I've seen them nowhere else.
Yeah, exactly. So
is it?
So that's no. It's plenty of them. See, that's the problem.
Right.
I already want to go with somebody. Say, if you built it, they will come. I want to go to one that's already built. Okay, over here, I want to talk about how I use a drug dealer. The people that you got at odds with, the people you got beef with. If you come over here, that's what I need you to talk about. If not, you ain't got to come over here. That's your damn choice to go over there. You want to go somewhere where it's already built up at, instead of working with somebody that might be smaller, but might actually sit there and talk about your damn music. That's your choice. That's your choice. Just like how some people say, all right, we're standing here. We're not forcing nobody to come on here. We're here if you want to come over, and everybody's running to them. If everybody's running to go over there, is it their fault? They providing a platform, and it's up to you what you going to come in here. But if you come over here, understand what we do over here. We going to talk more about your life and what was going on with you on the streets and the beef you got more than your damn music. You already know that when you come over here. It's up to you, know what I mean? So you going to come over here what? Damn right. Everybody go runs to them too. Business is good for them. We want to be mad at them. We want to be mad at them. I don't get it. When you can go around a whole bunch of, it's a whole bunch of hip hop people are actually journalists. People that's going to ask you about your music and know what I mean? About your life, not just who you beefing with, who you got an issue with, or what you did, what you got arrested for, what you did time in jail for. That's what the fuck you want to be. Yo, we want this culture, our people, we want everybody else to be like responsible for us. Make sure we get paid right. Make sure nobody exploit us. No, we gotta work. We gotta do that. We gotta make sure nobody use us and get over on us. We have to be on point. We have to do that.
Yeah, within us doing that, we not reaching out to the motherfucking people. All right, we ain't naming no names. The us that are on the level of those guys, they not interviewing the same people. So we not taking care of ourselves.
The people are there.
No, I'm saying the people that's on that level.
On what level?
You just said Adam22 and Vlad. The people that we have that's on their level.
No, you worry about who on their goddamn level. You gotta build some shit. They built their shit. That just goes right back there. If you build it, they will come. They built their shit already, so we want to go to some shit that's already built. I don't want to go to somebody smaller.
Yeah,
why
because
not?
Guess what? I built up my career too. If I'm a rapper, I built my shit too. If I'm somebody from I built. It ain't like I'm just somebody with one song. They don't reach out with motherfuckers that got 1-2 songs. These motherfuckers be established in their neighborhoods or certain areas. They be established too. So guess what? You built yours, I built my shit too. So I don't want to just go to Joe Schmo.
All right,
they just popped up.
So just understand, when you come over here, I don't give a fuck about your music. Tell me who you beefing with.
And that's what, yeah.
So that's the result of you not wanting to go build with somebody else. I want to go to somebody's shit already built up. Okay, this is the result of it. This is what it's going to keep being. You go over there, you got to play by their rules. That's their platform, not yours. Or not somebody who's going to make sure you are shown in the best light. No, I'm just going to clip all this shit up of you beefing. I think that's going to get me the most views. We may do a whole damn interview. The only thing people ever going to hear is that you beefing with, who the hell you beefing with, the time, what the hell you got locked up for, the damn shootouts you been in. That's all we going to put out. You just gave them that control. We went over there and did an interview with them. So that's what I'm saying. Don't nobody want to take the long road with a goddamn thing. Don't nobody want to. They want to be mad at them. That's their shit. They run their shit how they want to run their shit. Get your own. How about that? Get your own. Go get your own then. This is my platform. Go build your own up. Go with your people. Don't come to the culture vultures. Don't come over here. We ain't forced nobody to come over here. Y'all brought your asses over here. I don't get it. You got plenty of people out there. You have plenty of people out there that you can reach out to. My thing is, I want to go with the person with the biggest following. Well, that following is big because of the content that they show. We don't give a damn about we don't give a damn about your actual music. You know what I mean? The people over here, I have got the people over here used to being entertained by who a person is beefing with, what your ass was doing to get locked up. All that's just entertainment for people over there. We're not really invested as deep as some other people might be invested in it, in the music or in the culture, especially when it comes to somebody like Adam22. I feel like Vlad was probably always down. When we listened to his life story, he was always listening to hip hop and was involved in hip hop. Adam22 just built the damn platform. He have all kind of people on there. You have social media people on there. People that have been in the adult industry, you have all type of people on there. But he makes sure he clips up and puts out stuff that he thinks will get a bunch of views. So when it comes to us, when we go over there, he's going to want to talk about or put out the stuff that he thinks is going to get the most views. So is that on him or is that on us? Like, you know what I mean? You can't keep getting mad at the people that just provide the service if we just gonna keep running over there. Ain't nobody forcing us to go over there. Who forcing them to go over there? You know what I mean? So that's just how I feel about it. I feel like that part of it, I don't. Ain't nobody forcing nobody to go over there, man. So that's what, yeah. I ain't got too much more to say about that. That's not. I can't blame them for building their platform, but then everybody want to come over there and be on it. You guys you don't gotta be over there. You choose to be over there. You already know. We barely gonna talk about your damn actual music. We barely gonna talk about that. You already know what we gonna talk about. Talk about the issues that you had out in the street, what you've been arrested for. If you got beefs or issues with people, that's what we talking about. You already know it when you go over there. When you come over here, you already know it. So that, you know what I mean, as far as that's how I feel about that. That man is treating y'all the same way. Those men are treating y'all the same way. Half these people that y'all signed to, the record deals y'all signed to treat y'all. This is a business. This is a business. Whatever's the best, I feel like it's best for the business. That's what we gonna go with. That's what happens when you sign people who I'm here it's strictly business for me. I don't care nothing about this culture because you care about this culture. That don't mean I care about this culture. I'm doing what's best for business. This is not my culture. I'm here to make money. So to y'all, know what I mean, hope that y'all understand that. And hopefully y'all will go to people like who actually are like hip hop journalists. You know what I mean? You got people out there. You got two of the people that I watch their content. I watch Gully TV, Doggy Diamonds. We got the one in here in Philly, the First 48. Is it Philly First 48? I'm saying it right?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So you have people that will get into the actual music side and not just ask you about a bunch of who you got an issue with. So that's up to, I mean, I'm not an artist, but you know what I mean? The choice is y'all. So, but as far as like them bringing the people up there that's just strictly on some street stuff, like you said, you build it, they will come. So some of these people got to understand that when you get on the microphone and start talking about this happened and that happened, and you know, I am who I say I am and I'm a real one and I did this and that, the audience, if something happened to you, the audience is not going to care because it's just entertainment for them. They're not going to care. They're just going to look for whoever the next person that's going to entertain them. So if y'all talking about crimes and stuff like that, and some people got to understand that this is the internet. Everybody's tapped into the internet. You don't think people that are police officers, work for government agencies, they don't listen? They don't watch nothing on the internet either? I have no clue why some of these people talk the way they do. Like, some of these people don't listen to hip hop. So the people that's cops listen to hip hop too. They watch, you know what I mean? They got the same algorithm you got. Same stuff come up. So some of y'all's talking about whatever situations may have happened, and that's something that really happened. They put it together, two and two together, that this situation really happened, and they start digging into it. You gotta understand, a lot of these people, some of these people work for law enforcement. Some of these people are the families who something may have happened to, and they start putting two to two together and all that.
Yeah, but that's just the time that we in. We keep saying that. We gotta stop saying that because that's not even us. What? Oh, stop recording everything and stop saying everything. That's what they do. We telling them to stop.
Who's they?
The young people, this generation. That's what they do. Like, us telling them to stop doing that is the same as us saying y'all need to change y'all music up. That's what they do. No. They go to the cameras and they talk about this shit.
No, we talking about the people who doing illegal activity and getting on there and talk about the legal activity.
That should be them.
Okay, so what the people. So the thing is, you think you showing people that's your fans? No, you're showing everybody. Yeah, you put on the internet, you're showing everybody. And a person that may be your fan may be somebody that's a damn cop.
Right.
They still got to do their damn job.
And you know what the crazy thing about it? Me being a rapper too, you being a rapper, we from the same generation, me watching you do that, and then you get booked with a RICO or whatever, don't stop me from doing the same shit. So the example is always there, but they still going to do it. That's just what they do. Like, we look at this shit like it's foreign to us because we not from that. We not from recording ourselves and putting all our business out and saying all this. That's just what they do now. So we can get on here 100 million times and say, yo, y'all need to stop. They going to do it because the result is they seen everybody fall from it. They just not going to stop. I can't explain why they do that shit. That's just what they do. You know what I'm saying? Even I have nothing against Vlad, Adam, you know what I'm saying? I don't got nothing against them, but the questioning and the things that they do, I can label you as a coach of Vulture and say that what you doing is detrimental to the culture and still say, I don't got nothing against you. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The fucking drug dealer I could walk past a drug dealer and not be cool with him and you on the block and still not agree with what you doing. But not have nothing against you because guess what? Everybody got to feed their fucking family. The same way the drug dealer on the corner, he ain't out here running up in nobody's house, throwing nothing in their house and telling them, yo, do this, try this. Mm-hmm. You're doing that shit freely. So, you know what I mean? They just going to continue to do this shit. They going to continue to do it. They not going to stop. No matter what example we see, we going to see this shit 100 times, 100 million times, because everybody now saying it. But guess what? Vlad ain't never run out of motherfuckers to interview. Adam22 ain't never run out of motherfuckers to interview. Act is damn near one of the biggest, you know what I'm saying, streamers and you know what I'm saying, voices when it comes to hip hop now. So it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that shit is what it is. Because remember they were saying that about Act when he was reporting about everything that was going on in Chicago. Yo, why is he doing all that? We thought he was from here. What he's doing is detrimental. What he doing detrimental or what we doing is detrimental. We blaming him, but we the ones performing the act. He's just reporting the shit. That's what I'm saying. So that shit, like, it's a catch-22. It go both ways. You really, like you said, you can't get mad at Vlad and them for what they doing because we know what they doing. It's not a secret. Can't get mad at Adam22 because that's what the platform is out there so long that you've seen the fucking blueprint of it. You can't get mad at Act. You know what it is. So you can't be the one to go up there and think that when I go up there, I'm going to do it different. No, you're not. These motherfuckers is well trained. He on his 1 millionth interview and he know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? You going up there brand new thinking that you're going to control the conversation. It is what it is. And it's weird that, never mind, I was about to name somebody, but I ain't going to name nobody. Matter of fact, let me just say this shit. And this is not me coming at them. It's weird that we do that to them, but we don't say that about Drink Champs. I'm going to get you intoxicated and put you on a motherfucking drink, right?
No, and it's not. They say that. People say that.
All right. Well, yeah, I mean, all right. There you go then. You know what I'm saying? And that's not no shot at them, but I'm just saying, like, we categorize certain people because, we like them, so don't say that about them, and we don't like them, so let's always say that about them. There's been interviews out, and I watched this shit. There's been interviews with Vlad where a motherfucker come out and just start talking about shit. Vlad didn't even ask you a question. You came right out with the shit. Yeah, and then, you know what I mean, when we did this, and then whoop, wop, wop, and then we did, he didn't even ask you a question yet. You already just jumped out the window on some shit. One question took you down the fucking dirt road, down the fucking long winding road. You would have exposed everything. So yeah, that shit is what it is. Motherfuckers is not trained to go on there, man. That motherfucker highly trained.
Man, motherfuckers is not trained in life, man.
Damn, all right.
It's not. Motherfuckers not trained in life, man. They're not trained in life properly. Because you supposed to do.
I ain't want to go.
No, people not trained in life properly because you learned that at home. If you ever did something, keep your goddamn mouth shut.
Yeah. Keep your mouth shut. Yeah,
but then people want to be, you want acceptance from people that, one, the majority of people watching it ain't never did what you doing.
True.
And ain't never going to do it.
True.
And when something happen to you, we don't care. It's just entertainment for us. We just going to look at the next person to entertain us. Mm-hmm. You know what? Just like, you know what I mean? I don't wish jail on none of these people, but if some of these people go to jail, the people that's watching is not going to care.
True.
They're just going to look for them. What's the next thing to entertain us? Never mind that your ass got to go sit in jail.
Right. I mean, look at Dirk's situation. The whole time, everybody was talking about something, you ain't riding for Vine. Then when you find out he was riding for Vine, the people that said that, we just moved on. All right,
people moved on because they not, you look, people are listening to people that will never do what you doing.
True.
It's not in them.
True.
Y'all running around here with guns when the majority of people that's saying that to you never touched a real gun in their life and never will.
Yeah.
Let alone shot at nobody. Some of these people never touched a real gun in their life.
Right.
And they never will. You know what I mean? People are listening. Listening to people in the comments, listening to what people call the peanut gallery. Mm-hmm. People that's just talking, and you ain't never did nothing for nobody. You ain't never did nothing to nobody. You never will. Y'all listening to people tell you about how to conduct yourself in the street that ain't never been in the street. They just writing a comment.
True.
You need to go slide for Vine. You ain't never did nothing in your life, and you telling somebody else and what to do out in the damn street.
Right.
And you would never go do nothing out in the street. Never have, never will. Yeah, your friend got killed and he didn't do anything. Hey, you wouldn't do anything if your friend got killed. The worst thing ever happened to you in your life is your grandmother passed away.
Motherfucker got a speeding ticket.
You know what I mean? So, you got people out here listening to people type all day long in the comments about what you should do, what you should be doing. Yeah, they still out there walking around talking. Right. They need to go do something. You don't even know what it's like to go lose somebody out in no damn street.
True.
Know what I mean? Your whole goddamn day is flipped upside down. And Starbucks don't have the cookies that you want when you go. You ain't never dealt with no real problems. You don't know what it's like to lose nobody. You know what I mean? Trust me, I know what it's like to be talking to somebody, standing there talking to somebody, and not knowing that this time that you talking to somebody, walk off, that's the last time you ever gonna see or talk to them.
Right.
They done got killed.
Right.
The same damn day you was talking to them. Later on that same day, they done got killed and they gone. Some of y'all ain't never experienced nothing like that and ain't never going to experience nothing like that.
Right.
Or how it was growing up in the hoods. A lot of these people, they not from the same environment. They don't know what it's like it was a whole damn shootout out here, and the next damn day, you walking past that shit to go to school. Yep. It was just somebody's dead body out here on the damn curb. And the next day, you coming outside walking to school.
Yep.
And somebody just got killed out there the night before. And you walking right on the same damn, somebody just got killed on. You walking right past the same damn corner. And you just go through, and life just goes on. They put the candles out there. Y'all just walk around. Some of y'all ever walk around and people in the hood know what I'm talking about. You just walk by and there's just be candles on the corner. Somebody just got killed out there.
Yep.
You just go right. A lot of these people that's in these comments don't know nothing about none of that. But they sitting around telling you what you should do, how gangster you should be.
I don't mean to cut you off. What's the definition of a culture vulture? What is like the definition? Because if we really talking about it, a culture vulture could be a rapper, right? Because you benefiting off the culture, and you a millionaire. You change your whole lifestyle. You don't reside where we reside at anymore.
Well,
That's what I'm saying. Like we labeling motherfuckers culture vultures.
You saying Well, some people say a culture vulture is somebody who benefits off the culture and
that's not from it.
Yeah, that's not from it. That only like exploits. They feel like exploits it. Know what I mean? I talk about all the bad for my benefit, but I'm not.
I'm a rapper. That's what I'm doing.
But I'm not one.
I'm escaping the culture.
But I'm not one of the people that's going to also like be entrenched in it and try to do nothing good. You see what I'm saying?
I got you.
I'm just taking from, and I ain't trying to do nothing. You know what I mean? I don't donate nothing. I don't donate no time. I don't do nothing to the culture. I don't try to improve nothing. I just benefit from it, and I'm not from it. See what I'm saying? And I'm willing to exploit the bad part of it. People feel like, culture vulture and all that, but yeah, man. As far as this stuff that's going on right now, that people been saying for years that, people giving them certain people a platform, and you just on there just talking about all kind of stuff. Listen, this internet is dangerous, man. It turns people into, this is the new form of attention. Like you said, I heard some people online saying, no, people always wanted attention. The person that was in the street always wanted attention.
Right.
That's why they got the car they got. That's why they made sure they had the nice clothes, and they made sure they did something that was gonna get them attention. You know what I mean? Like just like we say, we buying everybody who want ice cream at the ice cream truck.
Right.
You doing that so everybody can look at you and thank you for it, and you look like you the man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? When people used to go into the sneaker store and y'all get any sneakers you want, it's on me. You did. I mean, that's what you did. Except now you doing these things so not just the neighborhood know you. Like now the whole world know you come from the internet.
Right.
But it's also people on here who just like it might have been people back in that neighborhood that when somebody took all the kids to the sneaker store and paid for, and said, I'm just going to work there, I'm going to pay for everybody's shoes that's in here right now. All right, cop in the corner will be like, how can he afford to do that?
True.
So now you start looking into that.
Right.
It's the same way on the internet. Okay, they speaking on situations, they piece a thing together. Law enforcement watches everything now. Companies watch everything now. You got people that won't get a job because of their social media, what they do on Instagram.
True.
You got people out there that They ain't gonna get a job because when they look at your Instagram or your Facebook, chick got twerk videos on there. Oh no, we can't hire her to be no teacher.
Right, teachers, wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
Which I don't understand. If somebody want to do that job, I mean, as long as you keep one thing over here and one thing over here, I don't understand how the two mix. You see what I'm saying? Because to me,
but you saying the two mix, but everything is public knowledge because you're thinking about
like I said, I don't.
If you're a parent,
I don't run no Fortune 500 company. Yeah, but if you're a parent,
and you looking up the teacher,
if they don't know that, yeah. My thing is, just like you got people that they be losing their jobs because of OnlyFans. Like, okay, if the teacher don't know their kids, if they teachers teaching a kindergarten class. If they don't know nothing about the OnlyFans, and only grown people know that buy into that or whatever, what does it matter? What does it matter if the kids don't know that?
Yeah, but you looking
what does it got to do with her being a good teacher?
If this, like, let's say the kindergarten is a store, you looking at the kids like the kids are the customers. The kids ain't the customers. The parents is.
Yeah, but
because I gotta send y'all there. So now I feel uncomfortable sending my child there.
Why feel uncomfortable there? Why?
I seen you on OnlyFans.
So?
And I paid for the subscription.
Yeah, right. No. Yeah, husband paid for the subscription.
Yeah. And I feel uncomfortable.
Nobody, but you find out about it.
Yeah.
So what? To me, I would think what that got to do with whether this person is a good educator or not. Especially when we paying them nothing. We paying them like $1,500 a month. But you better not go do nothing else. What?
I'm telling you like this, and I'm a father. I will feel uncomfortable. Bitch, do Uber.
How? What does it matter?
Because, dog, that's just...
What does it matter if she don't bring none of that? If you wouldn't even know that.
You're not going to think that she's not going to bring none of that. Now you're just thinking about her personality, her characteristics. Because this bitch took a foot long on his fucking video.
There's plenty of people.
She taught my daughter how to do the ABCs and the 1, 2, 3s. No, now I'm envisioning this shit.
Get the fuck, come on, man.
That's real shit, though. That's why it's like that,
that's
dog.
your insecurities.
No, dog.
That's your insecurities. What to me, one don't got nothing to do with other as long as you don't hear nothing about it. It don't matter. You can come in here and not know.
So you telling me...
These kids don't gotta know.
You telling me...
kids.
Let's not even go there. Babysitting. You sending your fucking niece or your nephew because you don't got no kids to go get babysat, and you see the motherfucking babysitter on OnlyFans. Oh, she can separate the two worlds. So you're gonna feel uncomfortable about that shit. Because now you thinking like, what type of person is this bitch that she got?
What type of person is this bitch? A person that want money.
Come on, man.
Being a teacher don't pay. This is the thing. We want you to be responsible for our kids.
Yes.
And not get paid shit. You don't get paid nothing. But then you can't go get a second job because you're not supposed to do that.
We all not getting paid nothing. Or like she not the only one not getting paid nothing. You know what I mean? We all not getting paid
So y'all just supposed to be sitting here broke, but I got to be responsible for your kids too. I'm supposed to spend more time with out of my life when your kids than you do.
That was the choice you made. You made that choice.
All right.
You made the choice to be the motherfucking educator.
And that's the problem we going through in our country now, right? Where their teachers quitting and having yo man, we ain't got no teachers now.
Yeah.
Now your kids is packed 50 in a damn class, ain't learning nothing. But you was worried about this chick was playing with herself on OnlyFans, so you want to teach your child.
Yeah.
So nobody here to teach your child.
Yeah.
Your child running around in the gym all day and we sending them home half a day every damn day.
Right. Fucking son ain't learned nothing.
They sitting around wondering like, damn, how many half a days and day offs they gonna have? Yeah, we ain't got nobody in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers sitting in auditorium half the day. They just outside playing half the damn day in the schoolyard. No child left behind. Do you wonder why your damn child dumb as a doorknob? But you can't teach her because you was playing with yourself with a dildo online. But you can't teach my child.
Even though the scenarios don't
nobody
correlate.
Teach your child, then your child can't have fucking gym all day.
Even though the scenarios don't correlate, you just said yourself you wouldn't be willing to date somebody that was doing that.
What got to do with dating?
Because guess what? She got to pay her bills too. The bitch got to pay her bills, so she like,
that's
so what?
About dating.
I just took a foot long. We can still date.
No,
I gotta pay bills.
No, because that's a correlation with that. Because if you having sex with somebody on there. Then we date and I'm having sex with you. That's a correlation.
Okay.
That shit is OnlyFans could be all over here, and you can go teach kindergartners fucking. I mean, you can go teach some kindergartners ABC 1, 2, 3s could be all over here. It could be apart, a world apart.
No, I can't see that.
Y'all motherfuckers just don't like nothing. But then, all right, teach your own goddamn kids then.
Listen, if
that's why the kids all fucked up now. That's why the kids all fucked up now. The parents dumb as fuck, but don't want nobody else to teach them.
God damn,
parents dumb as shit. Parents dumb as fuck.
How we get here, dog? Wait a minute.
It don't matter. This is the Ern and Iso show.
How the parents is dumb.
This is the Ern and Iso show. No. That's why the sign says "Walk with me," because we going all over the place.
Go ahead.
You know what I mean? Listen. Motherfuckers just dragging their ass to work just to pay bills.
True.
I don't know shit. I can't really teach the kid too much. But when I take him to school, the person who is educating me, I'm mad because they trying to do other shit to make money.
Just saying we mad. I'm not mad that they trying to do other shit. I'm mad at what they doing.
How much shit can she do? I can't go get a second job because then how the fuck I'm going to do the school shit and grade the papers if I got to spend part of my time at home grading papers and doing shit that I don't get paid for in school. I'm already doing shit for free. The school don't even pay me enough to do everything I need to do. The little bit of money I do get, I cannot survive off. And even part of that, some of them teachers put that back into school. But we ain't got enough money for all the books, all the stuff, all the crayons, all the markers. Some teachers pay for that out their own pocket. Y'all be wanting people work miracles for y'all kids.
Yeah, we do.
Okay. So now I gotta go in here and take this foot-long dildo that's gonna get me more money.
Dog.
Because I don't have time to go do too much else. I gotta grade y'all pay. I gotta grade these kids' papers. I gotta do this homework. I barely got any time. I can't get most of them ain't got the time to get with a second job. I don't have time for that shit. So it's this many things I can do. Think my kids, no, work miracles for y'all kids. No, fuck y'all kids then. And that's what you saying.
Yeah, but nobody told you chose to go to school to be the educator and go to college.
And now as you see, they're not doing it no more. Now the parents is, well, who's gonna teach the kids?
Yeah.
Y'all fucking hating ass. Cause you didn't want the chick that was doing OnlyFans, just like the chick that was the damn art teacher that the goddamn soccer mom mafia ran up out the damn school because she looked good on OnlyFans. Fam, she got a body. She cannot help. She got a body. She's dressing revealing. No, she's wearing jeans. So it's her fault that she physically is a 10. That's what I mean. It's not her fault that she physically a 10. Know what I'm saying? And your goddamn wife and a person's wife is coming up there and the wife is shaped like a bag of goddamn laundry.
Yeah, there's a lot of insecurities in that.
So now we got to get her up out of there.
Yeah.
Y'all fucking ran that woman up out of the damn school. That's a damn shame. That's what I mean. All right, teach your own damn kids then. Teach your own damn What are you gonna do? The kid, they not learning nothing in school. Well, y'all ain't paying nobody. Then people trying to find other ways to make money. Y'all down in that shit. Teach your own goddamn kids then. And that's the problem that you got in this country.
I don't feel like I have to accept.
Okay, we don't gotta
bring it to the table.
Well, fuck your kids then. Fuck your kids then. I don't gotta
accept the fact that if you want to do OnlyFans, do that. Don't teach my kids and do OnlyFans.
Okay, that's what they chose. That's why them chicks fucking quitting.
Yeah.
Then you went around, ain't nobody in here. What we gonna do? Okay. They your kids. They gonna be your burden the whole life because they dumb as a fucking doorknob now. They not her problem. They your problem. You gotta do all your whole life and be on them. Why the fuck my son is not? No. Why my daughter not this and not that? They dumb as fucking doorknobs. You handle it then. They gonna be burden on you.
No, this is what they doing. We got the 7th and the 8th graders in the same class. What the fuck? The curriculum ain't even the same. I'm like, what? How don't matter? Doing that? Well, that's how we gotta do it because the teachers is.
Yeah, them motherfuckers gonna be a burden on you your whole goddamn life. They ain't gonna be a burden on me. Know what I mean? I'm over here clapping cheeks getting this money. Because you thought you didn't want me to teach them. Because you didn't agree with what I did behind closed doors. Okay. They're your kids. You stuck with them for life. Not me.
There is a certain type of moral obligation that you have when you enter certain fields that you got to carry with you.
Okay.
Unfortunately, that just is what it is.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, all right.
And don't nobody want to see their kindergarten teacher, the person that teach their kids on OnlyFans.
What the fuck they gotta do?
That shit would make you feel uncomfortable.
Okay. All right. Be uncomfortable
You know
when your
what
ass
I'm
is going to fucking court, sitting in there and the fucking they telling your goddamn kid, you got 50 goddamn years.
That shit is uncomfortable. Bro.
Okay, that's gonna be uncomfortable. You can't gonna be you're gonna be uncomfortable as hell paying off all them fucking lawyer goddamn fees and trying to bail your kids out.
How we get there though? How the kids getting bailed out in jail and shit already? Just because
Listen,
I don't want
the school,
a certain teacher to teach you.
The school to prison pipeline is a real thing, ain't
That's
it?
right. You right.
It is. See
but
what I'm
that
saying?
been that before the bitches was doing
Exactly.
OnlyFans. That been
Exactly.
that.
The chicks is trying to do whatever they can do to make money on the side so they can still be teachers and people fucking mad at them. Our options are limited. What the fuck I'm supposed to do? I'm supposed to clock in a whole nother job? I don't have time for that. I got this much time left. I need to try to make money with this much time left. I understand why people's making that choice.
Yeah, but that shit just don't.
Okay.
That's like me going to McDonald's and I'm in McDonald's like, we only get paid what? This don't make no sense. You knew what you was going to get when you entered the field.
Yeah, and
it
that's
ain't
why
like
people
you entered and you was going to be Deion Sanders and change it. No, we getting paid what? Watch me change that. No.
Okay, and that's why you got the same problem. That's why these motherfuckers can't even stay open. That's why a lot of these places you go cannot stay open, and why people in there and this is how crazy people is. People complain about that shit, but then when they go in the goddamn supermarket, why they only got 2 lanes open? Because nobody wants this fucking job because it don't pay nothing. The people act like everybody's supposed to jump up and run in because you ain't here shopping with a shopping cart full of shit. It's supposed to be so many people in here that every lane is going to be open. No, nobody wants to fucking make chump change in life. So nobody's going to work at the damn supermarket anymore. Maybe the same people in there like, oh my God, they only got 1 lane open. That's because nobody wants the fucking job anymore because it don't pay nothing. This is not back in the day. They on OnlyFans and they making content and doing all kind of stuff now. What the fuck?
But I got shit. You don't want to talk about if you build it, they will come.
Exactly.
Make the platform.
Exactly.
The motherfuckers make
ladies. And motherfuckers make OnlyFans is more than that. But some people just like listen, just like people go on there, go on Vlad and Adam22 and they talk about gangster and street shit. You can talk about other stuff than that, but it may not get discarded the same interest.
OnlyFans
because you're trying to make money.
OnlyFans is more than that, but everybody we associate OnlyFans with that to the point where I didn't even tell you certain times. Like it's certain shit I did with the podcast. It was like we seen that you've been associated with OnlyFans a couple of times. I'm like, what do that mean?
What the fuck?
I swear to you, it just happened a couple of times where I just try to do certain things. I was like, what the fuck that mean? We ain't on a platform. Yeah, but there was certain links and certain associations.
When was that?
This was like a while back. I just never told you because it was something I was just trying to fucking put. I mean, with us. But like,
what was you doing on OnlyFans?
No, I wasn't on OnlyFans because motherfuckers was saying like it was like a correlation between us because we probably said this shit a couple of times, and you know how the algorithm is. If you say this shit, it pop up in the yummy hashtag or whatever. So shit like that. So it's even women that if you on OnlyFans, you get fired from a job, not just teaching because you linked with the shit.
All
yeah,
right.
motherfuckers don't want that black eye on their shit.
All right.
That's distracting though, dog. Not even with the parents. Think about this. If I'm working there now, search on OnlyFans. That's fucking distracting to the other employees, other teachers. Cause now I'm looking at this bitch crazy. Man, she took a whole foot long in the joint. I saw, yeah, man, I'm trying to see.
Yeah, and she pulled up with a fucking Range Rover. And
see,
your
now
ass
that's
on the
excessive.
fucking bus.
Now that's excessive.
Listen.
You went from they can't live to her pulling up in a Range Rover.
Yes.
That's excessive.
You're trying to improve your quality of life, right? All right. Yeah. I'm coming through with a Birkin bag.
Now I'm looking at you like you don't need that shit because now you just living excessive.
You don't judge me. Only God can judge me. You don't fucking judge what I do. You don't judge what I do. I do my job. I teach the kids. I'm not stressing about money no more.
Bitch your head with the latest on. You know what I mean?
I'm not,
Range Rover outside,
right.
2025
right.
joint.
Right, it's not my fault that people enjoy me watching my content on OnlyFans, and you shaped like a bag of dirty laundry. It's probably my fault. Y'all fucking soccer moms is in here. You know what I'm saying? Listen, that's all it is, man. Listen, we all over the place now, but I'm just saying, like, people when we wanting.
No, we want what we want.
Yeah, exactly.
We want what the fuck we want.
Exactly. I want you to dedicate your life to this profession, even though you're getting paid peanuts and can't make nothing off of it. Yeah. But dedicate your life to making my child a better child, because he's spending more time with you than he's spending with me. True. But I'm the one that I worry about for the rest of his damn life.
Yeah.
All right, so, okay, this job ain't making me no money. I can barely survive. I got to think of a way to make money with the little bit of time I got left in the day. Because being a teacher takes up most of the time, right?
It does.
Okay. So now one of the ways I can make money, if I'm good looking, or I might be able to sell some feet pics, that might be the fastest way to make some money right now. I might do that. You might make sexual content. Do the kids got to know? Especially if they young kids. If they not, you know what I'm saying? If they ain't navigating the internet and all that yet and they not doing it, do they gotta know that?
Man,
I can see if it was some high school kids.
Parents don't care about the kids. No, keep telling you the
exactly.
Kids
parents don't care about the kids. I care about my insecurity that you look better than me, and my goddamn Homer Simpson shaped ass husband might be looking at you when they come up here. Don't nobody want your Homer Simpson, Peter Griffin shaped ass husband. You can have him. He's shaped like Homer Simpson. You shaped like Homer Simpson. You ain't even shaped like Marge. Y'all both shaped the same.
Yo, man.
Now, I mean, we got to do a show. We got to do a show about how everybody think pretty privilege is just the end all be all. No, that shit kind of summing y'all up. Some of these people, everybody think that because a person is good looking or a woman is pretty, that she just got it easy in life. No, some got it rough as shit in life because they pretty. People just automatically just don't like them. You can't do that. Okay, well, I can't do this then. All right. Y'all figure out how to educate these kids. That's why you got these kids like it's fucking goddamn, that shit going back to the damn 80s and fucking 70s when the motherfuckers was East Side High and all that shit in a minute. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got nobody. These motherfuckers sitting in the auditorium all damn day. They ain't got enough teachers. They ain't fucking gym all day, all in the goddamn schoolyard all day because they ain't got enough teachers. Shit is crazy. They don't got enough teachers. But no, she can't work here because she was playing with herself on OnlyFans. Well, these kids is like first graders. They don't know that and they don't need to know that. As long as she don't bring none of that in here, what do it matter? She an educator. When she over here, she doing what she doing over here. Ain't only got nothing to do with over here, who cares? Y'all wonder why y'all kids can't get educated. Motherfuckers ain't paying them nothing. They try to find a way to get around that, circumvent that. Y'all mad about that. But teach your own kids then. Fuck y'all kids then.
Damn, fuck the kids, dog.
Fuck y'all kids. They y'all kids. Fuck y'all kids. You worry about your kids.
Yeah, we are worried about our kids. That's why we're worrying about the people that's around our kids.
Okay, well, we ain't going to be around your kids then because they don't pay me enough. They don't pay us enough to be worried about y'all goddamn kids. Worry about your own damn kids then. Okay. And your kids sitting around there, your kids ain't even got no fucking book. Why your kids ain't got no book bag? You ain't got no books. You know what I mean?
Showing the books.
Y'all motherfuckers is fucking, your kids is flunking take-home tests. Like, damn, it's a take-home test. You had the whole weekend to do it. How the fuck you flunk that shit?
I ain't on front, man. My daughter's school's going through that. I knew my daughter's school was going through that when I met the principal, when that motherfucker was younger than me.
Yeah, nobody want to do that shit.
I was usually, you meet the principal, you old as shit. I'm
right.
Like, damn.
Right.
Young boy and shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, nobody else want to do that shit but y'all complaining. Nobody want to give a fuck. Nobody give a fuck. You lucky people who care about your damn kids. People ain't obligated to give a fuck about your kids. They're your kids.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I mean? That's what I mean. Some people out here ungrateful. You know what I mean? Some of y'all blessed that, man. I'm blessed to ask some of the people, educators, some people I know that you could tell actually cared about kids, really did care about them. Because some of them, you know what I mean, these kids these days is not getting the same for most of these people, teachers. Then the ones who are trying to stick around, oh, nah, you doing this and that outside. You a stripper on the weekends. Who cares?
I tried with this, John. Of course, it wouldn't be able to give you the number of teachers that do OnlyFans. The number of teachers on OnlyFans isn't officially tracked. But there have been several high-profile cases of educators using the platform to supplement their income. For example, this one gave a broad name. Brianna Kopich, a former high school teacher in Missouri, reportedly earned $2 million on OnlyFans after struggling with low pay.
Exactly. And they probably... And the soccer mom mafia probably ran her up out of there. Ran her up out of there probably. Because you insecure. As long as they ain't got nothing, one thing don't got nothing to do with the other, as long as you keep them things separated, everything should be cool. Nah. I'm just saying, okay. Tell your kids to sit in the fucking auditorium all day because they ain't got enough teachers then. Be cool with that. Then when they come out here in the world and you fucking mad that can't nobody get your fucking order right. Because them motherfuckers just sit in the auditorium half the time they was in school. Now you fucking mad they can't get the order right. I said no pickles on the Chick-fil-A sandwich, and then I asked for it and the motherfucker sitting there can't fucking, and then they looking at their phone and shit when they taking the order. You mad about that? How are they talking about who the fuck raised these kids and what's wrong with these kids? Fucking teachers, they ain't had no goddamn teachers half their damn life. They fucking raised in the goddamn gym, the fucking schoolyard and auditorium. I mean, sitting there for half the damn time they was in school. They ain't had no damn teachers. All right. No child left behind. All right, we gonna leave all the motherfuckers behind. They y'all kids, not ours. You know what I mean? But yeah, we way off what the hell we was talking about, man.
Oh, that's her? That was her right there? That was Brianna Cooper? Oh man, shit went away.
Yeah, so yeah. Yeah. Mm. Was that her?
Yeah, that's her.
All right. Yeah. Shaking that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, that's her.
What grade does she teach?
She's high school.
Oh, she teaches high school. Yeah. Yeah, that might be a little different. That might be a little different.
Yeah, she teaches high school.
Because they at an age where they can navigate them phones and find that out and all that.
Yeah, but she made $2 million. Yeah, that's her.
Yeah, so now, hey.
Shit. I don't know what to tell you, man. We American, you know what I mean, have us in the spot. We Americans, man. We want what we want when we want it.
Exactly. You can't have it all the time. So,
man.
And that,
you know what I'm saying?
And as you can see, the result of how everything's going right now, the result of everything, yeah. Everybody want a participation trophy and everybody want everything got to be It ain't going to happen like that. Listen, all right. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Know what I mean? We pretty much done with this one. Know what I mean? This joint went completely off the goddamn rails.
We didn't get to where we wanted to get to, but we got where we wanted to, where we were supposed to go. You know what I'm saying?
Know what I mean? So the whole thing about that is, listen, man, is the platform provides you the platform. So it's up to you what you put on it. Just like OnlyFans ain't just for sexual content, but people who on there for sexual content is one of the most popular thing on there. Same way with DJ Vlad, Adam22. What became the most popular thing on their platforms? All right, so I don't know. Done with this one, man. Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all for the love and support. Thank y'all for the views, the plays. Please like, rate, review, subscribe. Yeah, man. We just appreciate everything that's going on. The love support we get from y'all. But yeah, man. And y'all, if y'all want to comment on this, know what I mean, that the second half will be talking about, know what I mean, when we went off the rails about, do y'all agree with me when I say, like, as long as one thing don't interfere with the other, I would have no problem with it. Like I said, I can't feed you, especially if you're doing a job where, you know, like, these days you can barely live off a teacher salary at this point. You can barely live off of it. So what are you supposed to do?
Yeah, she only made $42,000.
Right.
She's making $42,000 a year.
Right. So fuck y'all kids then. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? If you don't like the fact that I'm trying to do something to make money so I can still, know what I mean? So I can make money another way so I can still do this damn job. All right. So what you see now? See people not doing the job. You know what I mean? Be careful what you wish for. You just might get it. Now y'all sitting around wondering, who's going to teach the kids and why my kid is? Okay. Careful what you wish for. You don't want these chicks doing the job, right? Oh, this chick look too good. This chick, you know what I mean? Her body too curvy. We can't have her in the school. Why? So she gotta be shaped like a bag of laundry. That'll be fine for her to be in the school though, right? All right.
Yeah, you right, man.
Hey, man, we appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for going, you know what I mean, walking with us, doing what we do. If you're new here, man, listen, this is what we do. The pod got a life of its own, and we just go with it. We appreciate y'all, and thank y'all for everything, man. We out here. Peace.